Today we are doing week 2 against the Washington football team. Both teams are 0-2. Question is, can we bounce back? Can we bounce back after that miserable game, bro? Like, I mean, that was the worst game I've ever seen in my life. I've never seen something as bad as that, but we cool. So today, we are going to actually play very hard this day. We actually going to do that today. Let's see which quarterback did the best. It was a little tough decision. We got to get Todd Gurley some more carries. Okay. Oh my god, my legs hurt. I didn't realize that. I had to change the title of the video a little bit because it was a little too long. Okay. We will begin in just 1 second. Alright. Alright, let's get playing.
Today, from Soldier Field in Chicago, it's Week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Two clubs here, each looking to rebound from a Week 1 loss as we're underway on EA Sports. And boy, a rough start to this one as this kick goes out of bounds.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Gibson here running out of the gun. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. Working out of the gun, Mariota. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. The numbers for McLaurin a week ago. 6 catches, 85 yards, and a touchdown.
And I'd certainly expect them to use him quite a bit because he runs excellent routes, has good hands, and knows how to get open.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. He'll get this to the 40. Sweet little juke in there. Got him some extra yardage. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7. Leaves him with a 2nd and 3. To throw Mariota. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Throwing is Mariota. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. They go play action. Mariota. Out to it. It comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
From the red zone now, Mariota. They'll roll him out right. Football, and this is picked up by the Bears. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So here are the Bears banked up to start their initial drive. And they'll be led out by the NFL's most valuable player from 2015. It's Cam Newton.
And when he's at the top of his game, you see that big smile. That's when you know everything is clicking. That means he's accurate throwing the football. They can't get him down in the run game, and his team is having a whole lot of fun because when they score a touchdown, some fan's going to get lucky and get the game ball.
And this is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line. The numbers on the ground for Gurley last week. 20 carries, 73 yards. 2nd and 5 now. Newton.
And I'm eager to see how they deploy him in this game. Last week, a heavy workload. Do they decide to bring that down a little bit and try and keep him fresh? Or do they say, guess what? He's locked in. Keep handing him the football.
On 1st down, it's Gurley. And he'll be taken down right around the 27. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Chase Edmonds, the man he was looking for. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Newton to throw. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So shall we say a bold decision to go for it, and that bold decision does not pay off.
And when you're talking about bold, you're saying all caps?
All caps.
Yeah, without a doubt. Maybe they're telling their defense they have a lot of faith in them. I mean, that's how you have to spin it, is that you tell your defense, you know something? We were able to go for it there because you guys are so good.
Wilson gets hit, and he fumbles it. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton sliding out of the pocket. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So a PI call going to cost him there defensively. What did you see?
Well, I think it's the right call, partner, because sometimes we'll see officials kind of let them play. But by the letter of the law, that's definitely a penalty.
Newton on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. On the handoff, it's Gurley. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. They'll try the air now with Newton. It's complete. This is Todd Gurley. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears 1st down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Now a 1st down throw for Newton. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a 1st down. Back to the ground game here. Gurley. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Following the penalty, it's Gurley. 4 yards on the pickup. It'll be 2nd down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 14 yards in a Chicago 1st down. From the red zone now, Newton. Eluding the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in.
Touchdown! Allen Robinson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bears have taken the early lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown score or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down? They'll run with Gibson. And he's got some space here. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 61 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. A handoff for Gibson. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Mariota. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Antonio Gibson, the intended target. And now it's 3rd down. From the gun, Mariota. Over the middle, complete. It's Brown. Now Brown, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they'll go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Newton now to throw. Caught out left side by Robinson. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. The Bears on the move. They've got another 1st down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Gronkowski again, he was the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. Open man is Kirk, complete. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
I said in the last video, James Dennis injured, he gets put on
an
IR.
injured Bear on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Here's Gurley. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. Here's Newton. Throwing left side, he's got Gronk, complete. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Here comes the Bears defense now back onto the field. And so far, their game plan, whatever it's been on this side of the football, working pretty well.
And I like where you went there, the game plan. You know that they spent all week watching tape, evaluating, putting together that game plan that they thought would be effective. But there's nothing like seeing it actually work on game day. What we're seeing here, wow, what a performance by them so far.
A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. There's a nice move. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Ahead of the chains now. 2nd and 2. Off the play fake. Mariota. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Here's a give to Gibson. And he will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield. Nothing our score after 1. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll run here with Gibson. It's a 1st down and more for Gibson. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. 89 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this 1st half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw is Mariota. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A good pickup there, a 22. A 1st down throw for Mariota. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Mariota. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. The hit comes late. We saw it. There's your flag.
And we know that there's a guideline, right? Ball's gone. You get 1 step. If you're within 1 step of the quarterback, you can hit him as long as it's still done legally. But anything outside of that.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Marcus Mariota, his 6th touchdown of the season. And Washington has tied the ball game with the extra point still to come. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. Now D.D. Westbrook to return. Cam Newton getting ready to go again on offense. Been a decent start for him here in this 1st half, but they're losing. And I think as the captain of the offense, you probably always feel like you need to do more in that situation.
The best have always felt that way, and they won't settle for anything less. So right now, his goal is to increase what he's doing on the field, try to make sure his teammates come along with him, and he feels like if I do better, everyone will do better. And that's what we're seeing from him right now. Got to have a little extra determination.
Yeah, a little extra determination. He has thrown the touchdown pass. No interceptions for him personally to this point. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. 2nd and 10. Now Newton. Flushed out right. He'll go out to the flat for Edmonds. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 14 yards into Chicago 1st down. Throwing is Newton. And he fires one incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Newton. His throw incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Goes to the sideline and incomplete. Nearly intercepted, in fact, but he couldn't hang on. 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. A surprising move to go for. They fake the give. Newton. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been... On 4th down, Newton. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And now the football is going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. Mariota now to throw on 1st down. And find Everett there, complete. And oh, caught up. And this is picked up by the Bears. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys who have to touch the ball and carry it, they're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
First play of the drive, excellent run, just sets up wash, rinse, repeat. Another 1st down.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Give him 10 yards on the keeper, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. Back to throw, Newton. And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. Montez Sweat. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. This is caught by Robinson. And he will have the Bears' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 1st and 10, Newton. He finds Robinson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. From the 35 on 2nd down. Newton. Robinson's got it. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 25-yard line.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. The shotgun snap for Newton. And his throw here is incomplete. The coverage good that time by Kendall Fuller.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Goes right side, complete to Gronk. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. And Lutz's kick is good. And that will get the lead up to 14. So that, maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long.
And he loses the football a second time. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they bring this one back. A fumble return for a Bears touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that, and that's what they've done all game long.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear the coaches from all the way up here. They were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. To throw on 2nd and 10. Mariota, 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. 3rd and short yardage. Mariota got an open man, finds Gibson. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson, his first touchdown of the new season. And Washington able to close the gap just a bit. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
With another return now, here's Westbrook. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Newton. Quick slant caught by Kirk. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Newton now to throw. Wide open, Gronkowski. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a first down for Chicago. From the gun, here's Newton. And completes it to Kirk over the middle. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. To the air again, Newton. Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line. Mariota now after the fumble recovery. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
That catch good for 5. It's third down. Throwing is Mariota. Man open left side is Brown. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the Bears. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. They've got to find that good balance, carrying it firmly, yet at the same time under control.
5 yards remain on second down. Now Newton. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Newton to throw. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. And does Washington have it? They do.
That one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here. Now loose football. The ball comes out, and this is picked up by the Bears. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
It's not exactly round and round we go, but I'm looking at the poor defenses. All right, back-to-back possessions. The ball's turned over.
Back-to-back plays.
I mean, just that quickly, and you think you're going to the bench to get a little break, and all of a sudden you're hearing sudden change. Get back out there, grabbing your helmets and running back out on the field. I don't think it's going to affect them much now, but if this keeps up, you're going to have two very angry defenses. You want the offense to take care of the ball.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Now it's Newton. And he finds Gronk. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe. Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Gurley with a carry on 1st down. He'll only get a couple. 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. The 1st down run with Gurley, a good one. He gets forward for 6 yards. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. They'll likely put an end to this thing. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a handoff for Gurley. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Newton's going to throw it. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. But the Bears look to get this one back, and indeed they did. So they'll keep possession. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Newton. Good defense holds them to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Out comes the Chicago defense getting ready for the next possession. Recovered the fumble up on the scoreboard. They've got the momentum.
And that's a confident group that we see hitting the field again. Just what you talked about. Took away the ball the last possession. They feel like they can go ahead and do it again. They are locked in and feeling good about how this game is going.
And they're playing free. They're playing loose.
Yeah, and that's a good thing. You know, sometimes it can be a bad thing if you're too free, too loose, and you give up your responsibilities. But not this unit. They are ready to go.
Here's Mariota. And that's complete to Brown. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Now Mariota gets this to Gibson. Oh, what a nice tackle there. That will hardly move the needle at all offensively. A very short gain. To throw, Mariota. Give him 3 on the play. And just like that, it's 3rd down. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. One last shot now for Mariota. He's going deep for Brown. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And he's going to go down. His time is now run out on this game. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for the Bears, they make amends for their Week 1 loss by winning their home opener. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for Washington, they'll drop to open.